Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mustangs will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's...
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man to the left. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays. But the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here in this game, in this environment. All 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
7, SMU. 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Mustangs offense will take the field for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. On the option, he'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
He'll do it himself. Got room at the 35. Oh, a lot of slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the ground with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Good enough for a first down.
Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
On the screen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Dawkins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. Stanford going back to work with another first down.
And that's a first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Moss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now they've moved into the red zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Card in the backfield. It's Godfrey. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
Coming up.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
They go backwards on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Second down coming up.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on third. He'll heave it deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Mustangs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Sapp. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Back to pass. The throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's a draw. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Pocket breaking down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced forced him into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He got it down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, looking for a man. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to run it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Quick strike complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a gap. It's Dawkins. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
The 18-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Now they'll run the draw. Makes a man miss. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top, and the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Imagine how this outcome is going to impact social media this week. One side ready for a parade, the other ready to hit the panic button.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Gonna run it. It's Dawkins. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And the returner will be brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He'll pull it on the read. At midfield, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Mustangs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
To kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Rides to back and leaves it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got his man across the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time he's got it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Second down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawkins. At the 35, he's loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
It's complete on the right side, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keeper inside the 40.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. Period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The pull and throw off the RPO. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Plays north, out of bounds at the 21. That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Rides the back on the option to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gets it out quickly. He's trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
It's now fourth and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Looking for a crease. It's Dawkins. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Shoots it to the left. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Brings up second down.
Gonna swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He finds a soft spot in the middle, and he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
good enough for a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Godfrey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Turns it loose deep. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yardage on the play.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Godfrey. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
2nd down coming up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will punt this one away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
35-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll do it himself. He's in open space downfield. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.